Excellency Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, Chair of the African Union and President of the Republic of South Africa. The floor is yours, Excellency.
Thank you. Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Antonio Guterres, Prime Minister of Canada, my friend Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Jamaica, my friend Andrew Holness, Your Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen. I really wish to thank the moderators for convening this critical and timely event. The coronavirus pandemic will have far-reaching impacts on human health, livelihoods, security, economic development, as well as social stability. The pandemic presents a very real threat to our collective ability to meet the Sustainable Development Goals. This is particularly the case for developing countries. As we mount a global effort to overcome COVID-19 crisis, we need to ensure that the progress that we have made towards the realization of the SDGs is not reversed. In particular, we call on developed countries to meet their commitments to supporting developing countries in the key areas of the Addis Ababa Action Agenda. In this time of crisis, we need to be innovative, and as Justin Trudeau said, think out of the box in the deployment of resources to both fighting the COVID-19 and sustainable development. In this regard, developing country debt is a foremost concern, and especially to my continent, Africa. Africa is, however, encouraged by the collaboration of the G20, the Bretton Woods institutions, and the UN towards finding a solution to developing country debt and sustainability and related issues. South Africa supports the call of the African Union for a debt standstill for 2 years. We support the allocation of more IMF special drawing rights to help central banks, the corporate sector, and small-medium enterprises to withstand the shocks caused by the pandemic. We endorse the call of the Secretary General of the United Nations for the development of a comprehensive debt framework. This should start with an across-the-board debt standstill for countries unable to service their debts. This should be followed by targeted debt relief and a comprehensive approach to structural issues in the international debt architecture to prevent defaults that may follow. We further welcome the Secretary General's call for a global response package amounting to at least 10% of the world's gross domestic product. This means more than $200 billion of additional support for Africa. We must also address the threat posed to the economic stability of developing countries by illicit financial flows, money laundering, and corruption. We share a collective responsibility to not just uplift our respective countries as well as societies, but also those less resourced and less fortunate. And this is where the principle, leaving no one behind, comes in. Let us once again reaffirm our commitment to raising the standards of living of our citizens, to sustainably managing our natural resources, taking into account our climate change protocols, and bringing material progress to all peoples of the world. I thank you.